Good morning, everyone. My name is Kim. Thank you for visiting my channel. I hope you enjoy this video. Today I am in West Tampa. I'm starting my day off at this bakery on Columbus Avenue. It's Florida Bakery. They make the most amazing bread and pastries and so forth. I'm going inside to get a breakfast sandwich and moving on from there. I'll show you what I get. After living in New York for so many years and having access to a breakfast sandwich on almost every other corner, living here was, I know it's very different. Okay, I'm looking for my cheese because Cuban people put Swiss cheese on everything, and I'm not a fan of Swiss cheese. So I asked her to give me American. I'm hoping it's there on the other side. No, there's no cheese. Oh yeah, there it is. It's inside. I always forget that. It's actually inside the eggs. Okay. Well, I'm going to enjoy this. It's on Cuban bread. It smells divine. I'm going to eat half of my sandwich and save the other half for lunch. I'll see you in a bit. The other thing I bought is this little pastry. Cubans call this a pastel. And as you can see, it's flaky crust, or pastelito for the little one. That's what I have here, a little one. And the inside is not recognizable because this is guava. Guava is sold primarily, I think, here in Tampa. I don't even think it's the rest of Florida, to be honest. But we grew up eating guava as you would any other fruit, honestly. And so I bought 2 of these. So in total, my $6 sandwich and 2 of these came out to $8.43. So these are basically $1 each. I bought a second one to eat after I eat the other half of my sandwich later on. So I can tell you, these are divine. They're such a treat. And living in New York for so many years, could only get it when I was on vacation, and it made it just that much more special. So I'm eating this, and then I'm heading off to my first errand. Well, that was a very fruitful trip. I'm happy because this can of sofrito, the Conchita brand, is normally $2.19, I believe, and it was on sale for $1.48. So I grabbed 3, which will last me a while. Again, I only use about 1/4 cup, so this is perfect. And the pimientos were, I forgot the original price, they were on sale for 88 cents. That's wonderful for pimientos. So this is the guava that was in the pastry that I showed you. This is a different consistency, of course, and you see they show the white slice underneath. We would normally eat this with a piece of cheese, and in my household, we ate it with a mild cheddar on a Ritz cracker. That's how we would eat this. And lastly, I bought a package of Maria cookies, which I've been eating for so many years. I love these. And I didn't eat these growing up in Tampa. I discovered these in New York. But Goya brand is everywhere. So when I lived in Columbus for 5 years, we had Goya brands, and I could buy the pimientos and anything else I needed for Goya. But when I moved to Tampa, I discovered Conchita in this store, Fresco y Más. And Fresco y Más is affiliated with Winn-Dixie. I don't know if they must be owned by the same corporation. I need to look into that, and I can explain that to you better next time. But they honor the same point system, and when you put in your phone number, it's for both stores. So I did get a great deal. I spent less than $8 on all of this, and that's actually really good. So off to my next stop. I love this whole thing. This is so me. The pinks, corals, painting the bare wood. A lot of people don't think about painting the bare wood. That's what it's there for you to paint and stain. I love it. That is such a deal for the kids' meals, even the adult meals. I love those meatballs and the berries, the whole thing. I've never seen barbecue ribs here, but I'm not surprised. I'm sure not everyone wants to try the Swedish food. When I left New York, I left my furniture to my son, and I had this sofa, or similar, with the chaise on this side. And unfortunately, when he left it, he left the furniture too. So when I move to wherever my forever home is going to be, I need new furniture. The furniture we live on now is my dad's, and that's going to be sold in the estate sale. I don't like it. Neither one of us like it, never have. But the furniture in the storage, my son picked it out with my mom. So automatically I told him he can keep it. This is very similar with the rounded arms and the three-seater, but it's definitely smaller. The other one was a little more streamlined. I love this pattern though. This is definitely a contender. There's no doubt I'm going for Ikea furniture. I just feel more comfortable in it. This is the same sofa. And the chair back there looks very comfy. There's an ottoman back there too. Yeah. This is it with the chaise. $9.50. I'll keep looking. It's only going to be me living in the house. I don't need a ton of furniture. I just need something comfortable that is going to last and not make holes in one seat, because that's where I like to sit all the time. See, I don't think that's worth $2,000. But so this sleeper sofa for $7.99 is not a bad deal. That is a nice wide sofa, much bigger than the red one in the beginning, for $800, and it's a sleeper. I think that's awesome. Definitely a consideration, but it's probably a nightmare to put together. So we'll see. And I miss my little chair. Goodness gracious. I saw it in a picture recently, going through my mom's pictures. This is not it. It had the rolled arms matching the sofa that I had. Oh well. The chair is $450. The ottoman's $160. Still like that red one too. I will never purchase bookcases from Ikea. I've had a very bad experience. Spent a lot of money on garbage, and it wasn't the way they were put together. I've put together many bookcases in my day. They were just really poor quality. But these, I love these. The glass door cabinet for $120. I have plenty of stuff to put in there, boy. And the other ones for my son for his statues. Not this one. This one's nice. But for his video game statues that he collects, I think this one will be perfect. And they're only $80. Very, very nice. I do plan on flanking my bed with bookcases. There are things that I just rather not decorate my house with, but they're okay to be in my bedroom, my Disney stuff, my orange bird collection, things like that. I don't need it to be out in the living room. But this, I'm really happy with all of these cabinets that they've come up with. I will not be buying anything for myself until I buy my house. I've said that over and over. But for my son, when he moves, he'll be moving into his apartment or what have you way before I even get a chance to look at houses. So these are interesting over here. I like those floating shelves. That would be nice for his stuff too. We need a solution for his pop collection. His Funko Pop collection is pretty big, and they're all in boxes still. This is the floor model of my favorite table. It's normally round, and then there's this extension leaf that they've put in here to show you on the floor. Look how beautiful the table is set. I love it. You can see the pedestal down there. This is their only pedestal table, at least on the floor today, and I would get it in white. $4.50. They also offer it in black, and right here white is not available, but I'm not buying it now. But this is a table I would like. I hope they still have it when I'm ready to make my purchases. The chairs are another thing. They can be a headache. I have 4 white chairs in my son's big storage. That's not the back to them, but it's this cushion. Oh, there it goes. The $70 sign in front of it. So I can definitely keep them if we have place for them in the storage, and if not, I can buy them again. I need this glass top. This is my dresser that's in the storage. The plan is I'll be getting it on Wednesday. They're going to clear out the storage, and this is the glass top that fits perfectly. I want this. I won't be getting it now, but I know that they make it. That's wonderful. I love this tray. And eventually I'd like this second piece. This is the tall chest of drawers that matches it. And this is what it's priced at right now. I'm done upstairs, so I came down to the marketplace. There are a lot of new things here. A lot of old favorites, like those cookies right there in the pink packaging. And they've always had plants, but definitely a lot of new nice stuff. I can't believe this coral paint they're using to decorate with. So not Ikea, but I love it. I'm not going to film a lot down here because there's just a lot of tiny things. So there are tons of nice glass containers here, all different sizes. There are rectangles, tall and short. As you can see, there are plastic here, and then there are squares, tall and short. There are different kinds of lids, whether they be bamboo or the plastic ones. Here's a silicone one. What you need to know while buying all this stuff is that the lids are not included unless they are wrapped together. So here are some circles. Here's plastic. And here's the lid. The lid is $4.50. The container is $1.29. So here it shows $4.50, which would lead someone to believe this thing is $4.50 together, and it's not. So be aware. And the same thing goes for storage containers up in the other area. Whereas you see this is wrapped together. So there's one barcode for everything. This is what comes in that package. They're too flimsy for me, but I'm just saying, don't assume. For these jars, look how adorable they are. I love these jars. 3-pack for $5.99, and here they are wrapped together. So Just be careful.
Are you living a high-life, low-impact life? Be sure to catch the wave with the Casa Verde collection. This collection was designed for socially conscious people who are active, love the water, and are always on the go.
I love that paisley also. It's all very feminine. Very much designs that I like and colors that I like. I love this. I love it, love it, love it. And there's always some variation of toile, but in this, I guess, Swedish design, where it's a lot less busy. I love it.
Es importante que continuemos manteniendo la distancia social recomendada por el CDC de
Here's an example of what I was talking about. This specifically says box with lid. If it doesn't say that, you have to pay for the lid separately. Well, I felt like Jerry Seinfeld looking for his car in the mall parking lot. I went around this parking lot, I think twice, and it's right where I thought it was. It must have been blocked by something. I feel like a fool. That doesn't happen to me very often. Used to happen to me in Columbus because I had my vehicle and my husband had 3 vehicles, and we could never remember which one we drove to spot really quickly in the parking lot. It's so funny. I can't believe I did that. But I'm back in the car. It has not rained yet. Hopefully it won't. But that was fun. There was a lot of new stuff, and as I was looking at everything, I realized, sure, they had a lot of time during COVID to develop all these new items, because it's a lot of new items, a lot of new aesthetics. The whole electronics area with the tall desks for DJing or playing video games and all that stuff was really awesome. I didn't film too much of it, but there's a lot to look at. So if you have an Ikea, it's something where you could spend the afternoon. You can eat there very inexpensively. At the end, I tried to find the cinnamon rolls, which was the original draw for us back in the day, and they were in the oven. They were not on the counter, but there were previously packed cinnamon rolls, a pack of 6. They're just the best cinnamon rolls. To me, they are the top. There's nothing better than those. So yeah, if you're interested in just taking a walk around, I suggest everyone do it. Because some people never seen a store like this. So okay, I'm gonna let you go. I'm heading out of here.